What's going on, everybody? So, finally got my B17 Betty. Been waiting on this for a while, so let's go ahead and get it out of the box and let's check it out. So I saw a Facebook post the other day that somebody put up a video on this truck, and I was thinking, I think it was 2FM RC. Even if it wasn't, I'm going to put up a link to his channel up here. This guy does not have enough subs. This guy's got an awesome YouTube channel. He's got a ton of SCX24 videos. I've learned a lot from that dude's channel. So go ahead and check it out. But I decided to slide over to Horizon Hobbies and notice that they had an allocation of these out. So I went ahead and picked it up and actually got it in a couple days. It actually showed up here today. So I actually had one of these on pre-order through my local hobby town, and they actually wasn't supposed to get them until mid-January. Got a phone call from them today that they had it. They're going to hold it for me for a little bit. I may still go buy it. I wouldn't mind having another one. I wouldn't mind having one to keep in the box. I might open it up and take the battery out, but you know how that goes. Who knows? I don't know what I'll do. But let's see what number I got. They're already going to show me unboxing this thing. You guys have seen unboxings before. It's an SCX24. There's really, nothing. We're not going to break any new ground there. But let's see what number we got, and let's check this bad boy out and see what we got. So if you guys have never seen a SCX24, maybe this is your first look at the SCX24. It does come with, for a relatively inexpensive little RC, it comes with a very nice instruction booklet. A lot of people are getting these for their first rigs. Most of us in the RC world don't even read these. But nice illustrations. It's black and white, but very nice diagrams and stuff like that. Very, very cool piece that it comes with. It also comes with the batteries for the transmitter. Now, these are not the best batteries, but they will get you up and running. Does come with this very nice challenge coin for Axial's 15-year anniversary. They came out years and years and years ago with a B17 Betty 10th scale, a large crawler. And, now to commemorate 15 years, they've come out with the 24 scale micro Betty. Basically the exact same vehicle. Very nice little coin, very heavy, nice metal challenge coin in this nice case. I actually thought about gluing that in there or something, but I really don't want to do that. We'll probably put this on display somewhere, but we'll set that over to the side. We'll get the batteries and the transmitter. Standard transmitter that all the little micros come with. So I've got a bunch of these. You can actually put more than one of these on here. There are some videos on how to do that. You do have nice controls in here for dual rate and everything like that to adjust your steering and everything. So actually a very nice little radio. You could easily drive it one-handed. It's nice it actually fits in adults' hands pretty well. It doesn't feel super toy grade. It's got a nice rubber cover on it. The trigger reach isn't bad. This would fit, younger hands as well as adult hands. I think they've done a great job with this little radio to actually make it fit a very wide range of individuals. So let's get to the Betty. That's what we're all here for, right? Yeah, just throw that anywhere. So the SCX24 Betty, this is number 6259 of 9,999. So pretty high in the run. I would love to be RC Spark Studio. I think he got number 3. So that is, he was one of the first to ever review a B17 Betty way back in the day. So, he's got that really low number one. And the fact that I love that he actually took it out and drove it. Most people would have put that on a shelf. He took it out and runs it. That's awesome. That's one reason I don't really want to get these, make it a shelf queen. But, who knows. But anyway, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that in there. You can actually make out it is actually engraved on the chassis, its actual serial number. This thing has a very good weight to it, even compared to a stock SCX24. It feels a little heavier. It is based on that deadbolt chassis, so the suspension linkages are a little different. This should perform pretty well. It does have these stock axial shocks on it, so it's very bouncy. That can be fixed. You can stretch the springs a little. You can actually put a little bit of like 30 weight or 40 weight shock oil in there and actually sort of dampen those a little bit. to definitely make it a little better. I don't think I'm going to change out the wheels on these. I actually really like these wheels. Now, we're going to try here in a second. I got a set of full send wheel weights over there. We're going to try to put a set of full send wheel weights in. I believe that they will fit okay. These tires are actually pretty nice. I don't know really how they're going to, how they're going to perform, but that is actually a pretty beefy tire. I kind of dig it. No foams in them, obviously, just like any of the other SCX24s. But, it's not overly done, even on a kind of a side heel. It's got a little bit of, the sidewall on it is actually pretty stiff. So you get some fold over, but not a ton. So, in the flex category here, it's not a ton. You could do some suspension mods. I don't want to mod this vehicle a whole lot. We'll probably play around with it and stuff like that. But, not an absolute flex monster, but it could stand a little weight down low. Let's go ahead and check it out all the way around. Got lights in the front as normal. I'm sure somebody's going to come up with a lighting kit for the rest of it and everything. Windows are cool in it. I love this chassis design. I just absolutely love this, this old school body design. Kind of the power wagon type design. Absolutely love the green. The red and everything, that's it's pretty awesome. Get the Betty logo on there. Can't beat a pinup girl on a truck. I mean, airplanes and pinup girls go right along. So you got the kind of the fake little jerry cans over on the side. That's pretty awesome. They did even paint the bed black. It's not really a drop bed. There's not really room in here to do that, but it gives it that simulated sort of drop bed kind of look. I actually definitely dig that. So that's definitely pretty cool. These bumpers aren't terrible. I don't think it's going to get in the way too much. That's a pretty good departure angle. And on the front here, yeah, that one could get in the way a little bit, but it looks cool. So let's go ahead and pop the roof on it here. Trying to film this one-handed is. These right here too, these little tethered pull ties, these things are absolutely awesome. I buy extra of those. I got a bunch of them. I do like how this has the single pivot point like the Jeep. As you can see, my Jeep's over here torn to bits. We're doing a full upgrade on it. I actually had that thing tore completely apart. And this is my dad's C10 with the Trill wheels and the RC four-wheel drive tires and few other little things on it. Done some shock mods and stuff to it. So it's a pretty cool truck. But flip open the top of the Betty here. Basically, it's your standard internal layout of an SCX24. You've got your battery back here, and I've actually got some 500 milliamp batteries that I can run in these. You've got your all-in-one ESC speed controller. Not breaking any ground there. So basically pretty simple little setup. I will probably eventually tear this apart and actually pull the sticker off the motor down there, kind of let it breathe a little bit better. That is one thing. I've actually thought about trying to somehow mount a fan right here to the side of the body, maybe with some glue or something, and actually have a fan blowing on this motor to keep it cool. But we're not going to really weight the heck out of this one. But let's get some batteries in it. We can drive it around a little, and then we'll see if those wheel weights fit. Cool. So obviously we just plugged the battery in. We're just on whatever charge it came with out of the box. Threw some batteries in the transmitter. And this thing actually does pretty well. Obviously, nothing I have a really pro with this because it high centers, but the tires are great on it from what I can tell already. Now, one thing I will tell you that you do get quite a bit of body rub out of this, especially back in the back. You can hear it right there. But I mean, you get a pretty good amount of flex force she tries to roll, even stock. Those tires are pretty darn good. Like, I actually hope Axial actually starts to offer that exact tire. Now, this is one thing, if you all are, this is kind of your first look at SCX24, other than say like the Atlas or the CR18 or the Katana that is all over YouTube right now. This is one thing about the SCX24 that you really can't beat is the slow modulation of the actual throttle. So as you can see, now I'm trying to film and do this, but You are not going to do that with any other 124 scale crawler. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, you're not, and even in reverse. The Atlas, the CR18, they're great trucks, but I mean, they're going to be like, they're going to be like that. They're pretty jerky. The SCX24 has got it when it comes to that. So very cool. The lights, it's not really coming off on camera, but they are pretty darn bright. Turning radius on this is pretty good, even on stock servo. I will change out the, I will end up changing out the steering links on this. I've actually got a few extra things up there. I've got some from Trill I want to try out. I got some Shapeways ones, stuff like that. So let's show you for size comparison purposes here. This is the C10. Now, I do have the shocks mounted on the chassis here, so this truck is lifted a little bit. But you can see size-wise, the Betty is pretty small. I mean, even if this was at, even if this truck was at stock height, which would be down here, the C10 is definitely bigger than the Betty. So the Jeep is probably, knock the camera out of the way. The Jeep is probably its closest one, and I've got a deadbolt on the way. I'll just have to show you all that. Like I said, the C10 here I built for my dad. It's with heavy weighted wheels and everything. It's definitely got, a little more. It's got some wheel wideners on it, but yeah. More about that truck later. But all right, so let's go ahead and check with these stock wheels. Are we going to be able to use these full send wheel weights? These are like would go on the these are the ones I could go on the C10 or the whatever, just for factory wheels. Let's see if they fit it. Show you guys this. So I'm assuming the hot racing ones would be exactly the same. These full send are some of the best wheel weights out there. They got a great weight to them. But you can see when you drop them in here, they're pretty tight, but they will fall out. So what I'm going to do is you could take a little drop of glue. I'm going to take just maybe a very small amount of shoe goo, put on there, and then I'm going to slide that in there. I'm going to do these, and we'll let them sit tonight, and then I'll come back tomorrow, and we will do the last part of this video and actually check it out and see if it helps that side hilling at all. Definitely gives us a nice feel. Absolutely love this tire. If these come on the market, I'm definitely going to buy more of these. Definitely digging this tire. Okay, cool. So that has had some time to dry now. I'll show you guys what we did here. So like I said, we've got the full send weights in there. Kind of got them installed like that. Just a little, I could probably get them out, but they're in there. Like I didn't have to really push them in. Just put a little bit of shoe goo on my finger. Just a small little coating around the brass insert, and then just slid it right in there. So it's not really, you don't have to push it in there. It's just enough to sort of take up some of the space. I don't plan on ever taking those out anyway. Definitely added a little bit of weight to the truck. It definitely could use a little more weight. I don't know, some millstones. I don't really want to make it wider because, like I said, it's already kind of rubbing. This thing is kind of begging for a body lift, but no really worries there. Might actually put the diff. Just throw it on the ground. It's broke now. Might actually put the diff cover on there, the heavy diff cover. I think that definitely might help. I could even maybe put one in the rear. But it's a little back biased right now. You kind of pick it up. It's which the skid plate's front of the truck, but if you kind of pick it up with two fingers, you can sort of feel it's maybe a little rear bias. It could definitely use some weight up front. I think that would definitely help it. Let's kind of see if what we did helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, that's a crawling demon now, but if we, you can kind of see, it definitely helped it a little bit. We kind of go really kind of side heel here. So kind of right there's that point. Don't really want to put anything wider on it, but you can get it it can get up to, there-ish, and I think if I work on the shocks a little more, I think that will definitely help it a little bit in that department. But definitely happy with the Betty. So there you guys though. There's the B17 Betty. We'll have some more videos coming up on this as we maybe hopefully get the crawler course going. But go get one of these. They're pretty cool. Obviously, we'll have some videos coming up on the SCX10, the complete rebuild of the Jeep here, and see what we can come up with, and see if I wasted a bunch of money. Spoiler, I probably did. But the only other thing that if you guys are new to this, this is kind of for the newbies that are just getting one of these, or getting one for your kids. The charger that these come with, this little USB charger, these things suck. They will get the job done. They will. However, big deal here. Don't plug this into like your Android charger or something that puts out like the fast charger. You want to charge this with like, a little iPhone charger, something that's like 2 amp or less, something small, because you don't want to overpower this, or they will get hot and they could catch on fire. I think that's why most people are having problems with these, is they're overpowering them. So use a small powered brick. Don't use your real high powered bricks for your iPads and your Galaxies and all that. You want to use something with a little bit less power. Maybe plug it into your laptop or something like that. Or if you guys in the hobby grade thing, I'll put a link to this down below. This is an adapter from you get from Horizon. It's an IC3 on one end. You can adapt that to whatever. It's got the JST 2.0 end on it. This actually will allow me to plug this to my hobby grade charger and allow me to actually charge it, balance it, and actually put that battery in storage charge if I need to, because this is only going to allow you to charge the battery. You can't discharge it, you can't put it in storage, anything like that. And with LiPo batteries, safety is key. Yep, go get you guys some SCX24 goodness. Catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.